Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Figured we'd try something a little different tonight. You all know that I'm into bourbon. Obviously, you've seen enough of them videos. And the wife and I like going on trails and going hiking, walking, whatever, just getting out. Also, scuba diving, which you have not seen the scuba diving videos yet, but they're coming. But this is my other passion. I really enjoy reloading. So I figured I went around today and I gathered up a bunch of brass, 223, 556 brass. So I need to process it, get it through the vise, get it resized, and then put it into the vibratory tumbler so it can get all nice and shiny and new looking again. And these are just range pickups. And they're actually really good shape. They were not stomped on or anything. If they were muddy or dirty or in terrible shape in any way, shape, or form, then I wouldn't even try to reload them. I don't really need them. I got thousands and thousands of 556. If you look at these boxes right here, we got enough. All these boxes are full, completely full. Now I have loaded for a little bit of everything. We have 22 250s, 25-06, 30-06, some 270s. So I've reloaded quite a bit, and I have a bunch of different dies. So I do really enjoy reloading. So this is another thing that I figured I'd just bring you along and show you something a little differently. Maybe somebody wants to learn to reload, doesn't know how to get started, and there's a lot of great videos on there. That's how I learned to reload. So this is a RCBS Rock Chucker, and it is a fantastic vise. Very heavy duty. It will handle anything up to 50 caliber, and I don't have a 50, so I don't have to worry about that. I have just normal hunting calibers. I got a couple ARs and things that I reload for, but my stuff is already set because, as you've seen, I've reloaded thousands and thousands of these. But it's a very simple process. Put a little on your finger, set your die, and that's it. That puts it right back to factory size. Very simple process. There's nothing to it. So I only got to do that like 300 more times, but a little closer look at what I was doing. It's got the spent primer in it, and because it shot out, this is oversized now, so we need to take it back down to factory size. And that's all these dies do. This is the sizing die, and it will resize the whole case. It's a full-length sizer, and it will pop the spent primer out. So with just a little bit of lube on it, don't over lube, just a wee little bit on your finger, put it in the shell holder, and it takes no pressure at all. Very simple. And that one's ready. Primer's out. Check it, make sure there's no cracks, make sure there's no dents. Some ARs are very aggressive, and it will put some pretty good dents in them, and some of them will even crack them if it's been a reload before and somebody didn't know what they were doing. But that one's fine. Now, this is the process, one at a time. Get it out, check it, make sure it's good, make sure it's decently clean. A lot of people will say you should clean all your brass before you put it through the dies. And if it's anything other than gunpowder, I agree. If I see one that's full of mud, or if I see one that's crimped down, that will damage the die, it just goes in the trash. But being freshly shot, these were shot out of an AR today, so they have not been laying in the mud. They were picked right off the ground, off of concrete, and put in a bucket and given to me. So that's all there's to it. We're just gonna keep going through, keep priming, keep de-priming, resizing, and inspecting. And it's a very tedious process, but it is also, once you get a hang of it, it is also a very enjoyable process. Because you could just put a little bit of music on, or put a video on, or whatever, and just sit and listen, and you just get a nice rhythm going. One at a time. You see, I don't know if you can see that, but that was got a little dent right there. And that's nothing really to worry about. That's where the injector got a little aggressive and bent it a little bit, but that's nothing to worry about. A little bit of lube. And there you go. Most of the dent's gone. And the rest of it will fire form out, so it doesn't even matter. Primer's out, no cracks, nice and clean. Put it in the tumbler, move on to the next one. So this is the tumbler down here, and I've had that thing for years now. And you just throw a bunch in there, throw some corn cob or some walnut on it, and it just goes to town. And I just let it run for a couple hours at a time, and when they come out, they're good as new, as you've probably seen in that box by the ones I've already reloaded. They are, the longer you let them run, the cleaner they are, but I'm not looking for brand new, I'm just looking for clean. I want to make sure they cycle right and make sure they're loaded correctly. Other than that, I don't care if there's a little tarnish on it. That tarnish doesn't mean anything to me. I mean, there's people shooting ammo that's 40 years old, 50 years old, 60 years old, whatever. But that's the basics. I mean, we're not going to get into real details, but that's the basics of it. That's all you do. And I'll sit here for the next hour, and I will go through the rest of them one at a time. Throw them in that vibratory tumbler and just let it go for a couple hours. And then probably tomorrow night I'll load these all up, and we'll make a short video of that too. Just showing you just the very basics, because I am not a teacher in this by any means. I learn more every time I do it. But it's a very interesting way to spend your time. And it's not real expensive. Once you gather the equipment, it's not very expensive. Once you, the dies, the press, the parts and pieces, most of the time you can get this stuff just laying around. I mean, you can go to any public range and get that stuff for free. I probably have 20,000 223 5.56 rounds right now. I didn't buy any of them. They were all range pickups. People don't want to reload, or they can't reload for whatever reason, and the parts are cheap. I mean, you can go anywhere and pick up whatever bullet you want, whether you want a hunting bullet like these 22 soft points here, or whatever you want. It's very easy. Go to Cabela's, go to any of your local stores, and you can pick up whatever you want. And it's just a lot of fun. It really is. It's very relaxing. And there's something satisfactory knowing that you're able to put dinner on the table when the supply chain fails and you have all this crap already bought and paid for, and you're sitting in your basement or wherever you're going to be reloading, and you take that brand new bullet that you just made, which this is a 25-06, that I put together right before hunting season for my son and I. And yeah, we both got deer. We killed 4 deer total last year. And they were all my bullets, my ammo that I put together. And that's a very satisfying feeling to knowing that not only you can put food on the table when things go bad, or being able to put these together. Now these are just Full Metal Jacket 223 5.56s, and when the shit hits the fan, thousands and thousands of these can go wherever they need to go. So I'm not 100% self-sustained by any means, but pretty close. If it got ugly, we could take care of ourselves for quite a while, and that's the whole point of this. We have seen the pandemic, how quickly everything went to pot. If people were not stocked up, if the freezer wasn't stocked, if your supplies weren't stocked up, you couldn't go anywhere. They had you locked down. So knowing that I have the capabilities to put food on the table when the next lockdown comes, or defend myself when the next lockdown comes, it definitely makes you feel good. But if you're more interested in these videos, if you'd like to see more in-depth reloading videos, we could do step by step or whatever you'd like to see. But I do enjoy reloading, and I'm going to sit here and go through the rest of these cases and get them tumbling tonight and resize everything and get them ready to go back together tomorrow. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening.